Damn it, this game sucks.
Hello everyone. I'm gonna close this because I just got Sebastian to sleep. It's been a pretty shitty day, but let's start with last night. So Sebastian's been slowly getting better. Last night he had a lot of gaggy coughs. We were still on the antibiotic. He took his last dose this morning, but we've been doing Benadryl, liquid Benadryl at night before bed because the doctor wanted us to double up on allergy medicine. So we're doing Benadryl at night and moving his normal Zyrtec to the morning. So we did his Benadryl, and it makes him fall asleep real quick because it's sleepy time medicine. But it only lasts like 4 hours, 3.5 to 4 hours for him. Then I don't know, like maybe even less. He had it at 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, 3 hours. I was turning my lights off at 11, which is when I turn my lights off when it's a school night, but I am fighting off his current cold. Danny is too, he has a sore throat. So I took my medicine that I take at night, and it has antihistamine, and it doesn't have any decongestants or anything, but it makes me a little sleepy, and I just take the tiniest bit. So I'm like, cool, I'm gonna finally go to sleep at 11, get some sleep. And before I was even asleep, he crawls into my bed and starts complaining that he's so itchy. His feet are so itchy. They're so itchy. I don't know what's going on. His rash is like fading and fading and fading. There's never been anything on the bottom of his feet, and his legs and feet are like completely clear, but he was just getting so itchy. He was crying and clawing at them and kicking them and punching them, and then he'd be fine for a second. And then back to it. It was just awful. There was nothing I could do. I was rubbing his oatmeal cream on it. Then we switched to a dose of cortisone cream. That didn't help. Eventually, it had gotten to 4 hours since his Benadryl, so Danny brought up another dose. And that knocked him out for the rest of the night. I couldn't get back to sleep. Well, not that I was completely asleep. And then every morning recently, Sebastian's been waking me up at 7 to tell me he needs to go poo, and he still has diarrhea and needs help getting our big step stool. He doesn't like to go potty without a step stool if it's going to be a big event. I might put this up in the hall or something so he sees it and doesn't have to come and get me. But then he's been asking me to wipe his booty too, so I'm ready for the diarrhea to end so I can stop doing that. I've done that for so many years, 6 years with Jackson, 6 years with Sebastian. I'm going to be done with it. 6 years old, you're wiping your own booty. But no, so I didn't get a lot of sleep, and this cold is brewing. It hasn't fully taken hold. Oh, is it 9:30? Oh, it's 9:40. It's time for me to take my zinc. I had it in a baggie in my pocket because they're kind of sugary and I didn't want it all over my pocket. Alright. Very chewy. I can't take their melting ones because it starts to mess up my tongue. I have a lot of tongue allergies. Anyway, yeah, so I woke up feeling shitty, not enough sleep. As soon as we're done with his potty business, he gets into bed, starts hacking all over the place. So I've already had my mask on. get up to pee, and then he's in my spot when I come back, so I'm like, just whatever, I'm just gonna shower. Go downstairs, and he's like, I want cereal for breakfast again, but we were out of milk. He's freaking out, but I need milk. I can't eat my cereal without milk, and I only want cereal. And Dan was just over it and like slammed out of the house. He angrily said he'd get me the zinc that I was gonna walk and go get. I don't have my car, so I felt shitty and was like about to cry. I just felt terrible. I feel like I was hit by a truck, and just the energy, it was so bad. I was in tears. But he came back with the milk. I had rallied and started to make the pancakes he had mentioned, this pumpkin pancake mix, which I didn't like. They were really salty, but Jax didn't mind. I didn't need milk for them, so it's a good thing he got milk. But we made breakfast. Sebastian had already eaten his cereal. I'm just kind of going with what his tummy wants at this point, because I know he's been fighting off a lot of things, and he gets very, very hungry suddenly, and as long as we can ease back into a regular routine, because he's going to be at school and can't just like be bossy and demanding about food. We made it through breakfast, and then I started cutting out all the things that Sebastian and I had chosen to have on his poster. I started to have him cut out the rectangles, but then he did like a subpar job for his standards. I was like, it's fine, it's your poster, but he's like, nah. So I had to like trim it up, and he just wanted me to cut. But we worked together to choose everything, to glue it together, and then his big job was stickers, both stickers of things that he likes, and why? Looks like I have antennas, like I'm a catfish. What the heck is going on? Oh, obviously I haven't done my hair. I decided I need to just do it when the kids are at school. I just can't. Maybe tomorrow they're off at school, but I don't know, probably not. I just feel shitty. I feel so icky. But yeah, we worked on his poster. If you don't know what the poster is from the video, he is star of the week this coming week. It was already set. The schedule was already set. Never mind that I feel like his classmates barely know him because he has not been there very much. But yeah, he's star of the week this coming week. Normally they'd bring the poster in on Monday, but it's Indigenous Peoples Day, so we do not have school tomorrow, so he'll bring it Tuesday. Friday he has to bring a book of his choice and a mystery item that everybody has to guess with 3 clues. So he's looking forward to that. He's mad that he has no school tomorrow, even though he's been liking the days off now since he had so many sick days. I think he wants to go for star of the week. It's a good thing he wants to go, because he had an accident on Friday and that could mess somebody up, but luckily I set him up for like, it's okay if this happens. Seriously, change your clothes and move on. And so he doesn't seem like he was traumatized or upset or embarrassed, so that's good. Anyway, while I was doing that, Danny was fixing the railing. We're eventually gonna have to redo our stairs. We had somebody do those for us and they fucked it up. It's so bad. So he bought some really, really big bolts, and we at least got it to the point that the railing is not a hazard, which it has been for a couple of years. And then we started planning out how he was going to build the lattice triangles that would go on the side of the stairs to block creatures and stuff from going under the porch stairs. They were falling apart. They're like the original from the house. He'd already replaced all the others around the porch. So yeah, he was out there a lot. I came out to collaborate on ideas of what to do. Not that I was very good at that. I was just giving my visual opinion, I guess. And What else went on? Sebastian has not been coughing too much. Mid-afternoon, he started freaking out that his feet were itching again. I started rubbing the cream, rubbing them, lightly scratching, everything I could do. It was a mess. It's a mess. He was beating them and freaking out because the Zyrtec that he took in the morning was wearing off. But eventually, I think he had like a fit over something. He was just in a mood. They're all in a mood. Everybody's complaining to me. Everybody walk in the room and like complain about what was going wrong in their lives, and I couldn't deal. There's multiple times that I nearly cried, or I did cry a little bit today. But yeah, he stormed off, and then I guess his feet stopped itching. We didn't have to do anything else. I don't know what happened. But we ended up having pizza, but not Sebastian. He doesn't usually want pizza. He gets a salad when we do it. But he wanted the other half of my egg salad sandwich from yesterday, and he wanted it right then and there. So we were still ordering, and he was done eating my sandwich, but we're like, whatever. Maybe be less cranky. So yeah, we ate pizza, and then I went up to a bath because I am so achy, and I learned my lesson. Ever since the weather got colder, the bath has been so cold at my normal settings. And normally my normal settings in the summer, it's like boiling me. I had to put pure hot water at the tiniest dash of cold to have it be a nice warm bath, and it still wasn't like to the point where it would sometimes be in the summer. So I was in that, and then I get this message right away from Jax like, hey, can you download Fall Guys on your Switch so Dad can play with me? I'm like, I don't like to have anything on my Switch but Animal Crossing and my account, nobody else's account, no other games. I just want it safe, just that, nothing taking up space, nothing potentially crashing anything. But I know he's been struggling to make it through a pass, I don't know, a challenge to earn a pirate outfit, I don't know. And a lot of it has to do with working in a squad and working as a duo. He finally made it through the squads after a couple days. It was torture for him, but he couldn't make it through the duo, and he was very grumpy about it. So probably Danny offered. So I made peace with it. Sharing is caring. I was like, I'm not putting another account on there because Dan does have a Nintendo account that he doesn't use because we have a family subscription. But I was like, I'm not gonna put another account on. I don't want to have to choose my account when I play my game. But I'll put Fall Guys on. You can just use it on my account. But I don't have the Epic Games account. You have to put yours on. Didn't really think that one through because now I have an email saying, you linked your Nintendo account to Epic Games. I'm like, great. I didn't really need them to have that information, but whatever the fuck. And yeah, I was like, I don't promise to keep this on there forever. I never made my Switch larger because I don't intend to have anything but Animal Crossing, but it's here for now. It took forever to download. Yeah, so they've been down there playing. I don't know if Jax just came up. I heard a door close up here. So I don't know if he just came up to use the bathroom or what. But that brings us to bedtime. I've let Sebastian stay up till 8:30 because he was watching, and we decided not to continue the Benadryl since it doesn't last very long. So we did the Zyrtec. I just worry that in the morning he's gonna freak out that he's itchy, but it's gotta get better, right? Like, you can barely see any rash on his stomach at this point, which was always the worst. There's nothing on his legs and feet. I don't know why they itch so much. If they're itching, I don't know if I should just like call a doctor for advice, but they'll just tell us to use Benadryl or something. But yeah, he might need to take some daytime Benadryl because really even the Zyrtec for night. For now, I don't know. We need to make it through the night. He needs a good night's sleep. So he took that and he went to bed with no itching. He isn't really coughing tonight, which is amazing, because this morning he was coughing up lung cookies. If you know, you know. But I guess I'm going to pop this clip in. I just tripled this video's length, updating you. I'm gonna export this. I always have a little handful of popcorn, chug some ice water, and then probably just get ready for bed and watch some videos until my medicine makes me too sleepy. So yeah, I will see you tomorrow. Hopefully I start feeling better, because the house is still a fucking disaster. I still haven't painted in over a month, because it's just been, I was almost better. I just couldn't start painting or cleaning because I was dealing with Sebastian being so awful, like so unwell. And now Danny and I are catching cold number 3. So wish me luck that I fight this off and can start to deal with this wreck of this house. Look at all the dog hair on the floor. Anyway, good night, my friends. Thank you for making it this far. Stay safe, be kind, and don't forget, wash your hands.